What's up, guys? Hey, in this episode we'll be going over the pros and cons of either buying or renting, so stay tuned. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Pasadena area, and if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, and chilling in Pasadena, California, well, go ahead and click the subscribe button and tap that little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. And honestly, I'm getting a lot of phone calls from people just like you who are thinking about moving or relocating here. So shoot me an email, give me a call, send me a text, however you want to get a hold of me. I got your back when moving to Pasadena, California. So the number one question people I get in contact with, a good time to buy or rent. So instead of telling you what to do, we're going to go over the pros and cons, the cost of ownership versus the cost of renting. So let's get into. So whether you're renting or owning a house, you're still paying for housing, right? So when you're renting, you don't have to pay, property taxes or repairs. You have to take into consideration that landlords are there to make a profit. So if you look at that way, are you really eliminating those costs? Or just paying their bills? Now the property taxes, the repairs is all factored into the rent, and they have to make a profit margin too as well. That brings up to the next item is the cost of ownership versus the cost of renting. And this is going to be a major deciding factor. So let's go over the numbers. In the Pasadena, LA metro area, the average home is going to be about $700,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And it all depends where you live and all that. Right now, the rates are fluctuating, so we'll just say 3%, okay, for 30 years fixed. Say you qualify for one of those special financing where you don't have to put a down payment. So let's say you just qualify for one of those special options, right? The financing options, you don't have to put a down payment. So for $700,000, taxes would be around $15,000. Average 3-bedroom, 2-bath is going to rent. So $715,000. So that equates to $3,392. We'll round it off at $3,400 per month for a loan of $715,000. But if you rent, the average rent is going to be anywhere between $3,000 and up. Expenses such as property taxes, insurance. So you're going to have insurance, and in the long run, owning a home will be more beneficial. This is the renter's benefit. As a renter, you don't have to worry about getting your own home insurance or paying property taxes yourself. Plus, when you own a home, you have to make those repairs and fix that roof and the plumbing and electrical and so forth. And it can add up, but those are maintenance costs. On top of that, property taxes, you can write that off. The interest off the mortgage interest, you can pay it off at the end of the year. Which is a home warranty, which is kind of like an insurance. It'll fix like electrical, plumbing, appliances, and it can run around $75 or more or so. So owning a home, you'll get the tax benefit, and so if you're paying $3,000 in mortgage interest, that's all right off. Whereas you're renting, you get nothing. For renting, the pros is it offers you more flexibility, more mobility as well. Let's say a job doesn't pan out, you can always pack your bags and move to a different city or across the town. People who are moving from Seattle or Portland or Texas, they give me a call. They need to find a house fast. End of the month, they're moving and so forth, and they don't have the time to come down here and look around the area where I can give them a tour of the city and what's going on. And it's a huge commitment. For them, it makes more sense to rent in a place and just to figure out where everything is before they, find another place, a desirable place, or look into a home that's, fairly close to work and close to entertainment. However, when you own a home, let's say your job gets transferred out of the state, you can still, lease it for like a year or two, like rental arbitrage, which is a big thing out there right now. Another good time to rent is, like I said, your job. You're just waiting for that promotion to get the full-time status rather than being a contractor before deciding whether you want to stay here or go. Another thing to take into consideration is lack of control. Okay, so another thing to take into consideration, the lack of control of, every year or so, the landlord may raise the rent, or they may not even lease it at the end of the contract. Maybe they want to sell the whole building to developers. I've seen that a couple times, and you have no choice. I mean, there's laws to protect that, but at a certain time they'll give you like 6 months. Hey, we're selling the building. You have 6 months to leave. That kind of thing. So the next thing about rent is like you have to pay, first month, last month security deposit, which could be a full month. So if the rent's $3,000, you're looking at $9,000 plus background, application, all that stuff. It adds up. You're just looking at 10 grand. Just say 10 grand flat. Whereas if you're looking to buy a home or even a condo, you can find something similar to those numbers if you do qualify for the special, loan options. You might want to talk to my lender here in Pasadena, California. So, say I may not have the best credit, and my credit their credit could be low. I've seen people with a credit of 500 buy a home. They, obviously they have to, put more down payment on it. So the magic number is 580 and up to get this loan. The way to find out is to reach out to me. Shoot me text, send me email. However you want to get a hold of me, I got your back. I have lenders I work with, and different vendors, and so forth. So those are the pros and cons of buying or renting. Everybody has different situations. So I hope this helps you. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating here in the Pasadena, California area or surrounding communities, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. However you want to get a hold of me, I got your back when moving to Pasadena, California. And now you're seeing a bunch of videos about Pasadena, California. Go ahead and click and learn about the city. And until next time, I'll see you later.